Hey folks, and welcome back to Survival Records. So, at the conclusion of the last episode, I had built this, the airspeeder, an atmospheric vessel that should be able to get me to and from the various sites that I want to get to. And most importantly is inside of there, tucked away underneath the bottom, is a reactor. Now, I only have 1.6 uranium ingots, so I'm not going to load it up with the uranium until I can get these batteries fully charged. And as you can see, when I hop in there, I'm only at 19% charge. I have enough batteries on there now to not redline it when I'm like accelerating or decelerating, but not by much. One alternative I can do is find a larger battery and put it in there, in this gap here. Alternatively, I could get the cargo container, like one that's this size here, and get it in there. But I don't know where another one of those cargo containers is. The last one I got in a drop one of these unknown signals, and I haven't gotten another one like it since. I think what I want to do is head back to the Panther camp, which was over this way. Yeah. Over there. Panther Camp had something that will help me with this project, and that is a custom turret. So if I grab that custom turret, I can use the parts from it, and I'm going to have to take it apart to create a plug, an outlet, to be able to plug in the airspeeder into the large grid base, where I can then recharge it. And I ought to be able to get there, turn around, and come back, and hopefully before that lands. Although that looks like it's landing up on top of the mountain. Maybe not. Oh. That looked like it crashed. Ah, alright. I know for sure I can get this. I'll go do that, and then I'll bring you guys back. So I just got here, checking out what I have as far as materials are concerned, but I also, and you might have seen that, I have Moose Camp just popped in. Moose Camp that way, 4.5 kilometers. Might be worth looking into. But first things first, let's get this guy down. Oh, and you know what? One of these rooms over here, I looted it, got distracted by the blueprints, and I missed the green 2 chevron grinder. So let me grab that. Actually, I didn't really do much looting of this place at all. Like, I don't know what's in here. Let's find out. Power cells, solar cells. Not amazing. I mean, 15 power cells is pretty good. How many of that?
Inventory full.
Let me do some looting, let me do some collecting, and then maybe we'll go check out Moose Camp. A meteor storm just got forecast, and I am not going to take them lightly anymore. like those are all landing way over there. And again, I don't know if I should, like... It seems like meteor storms are just way too common for this location and that other location. I don't know what it is. But then again, currently it's the only source of uranium I have, so maybe I ought to leave it as is.
Inventory full.
For now. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Come attached. May as well bring them back to the base. All attached. And... Whoa. What's going on? You are in... Oh, pressing the wrong damn button. 4, not F4. And alright. Now let's do some parts
Inventory full.
collecting while I'm here.
Inventory full.
Yeah, these are all parts, pieces of the power cells.
Inventory full.
At the very least, they do break down into quite a lot of
Inventory
nickel and
full.
iron, so I mean, it's sort of worthwhile having them, bringing them. All right, go see if there's anything else here really worthwhile, and then I'll meet you back at the main base. Okay, this is worth looking at. Because I thought that that meteor had just hit nowhere, basically. Nope. It hit here, this building. I did not do this demolition myself. So,
Inventory
yeah.
full.
Those meteors, no joke. Well, give me lots of scrap metal.
Inventory
at the very
full.
least, right? Okay, just got back and came in through the blind side. I'm pretty sure those are all still off. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I think because I'm going to be taking it all apart, I can just do that. Let me, yeah, let me park it here. I figured the turret control block can stay, you know, why not? Might end up using it for something. Let's start hacking bits first. Get them to where I can own them myself. There. And I actually think I have enough that way. Alright, that's mine. Let's do the turret control block as well. Oh, this is going to take a little while. Cannot withdraw 15 steel plate. But it's mine. Alright, and last but not least, the hinge. So I still need more steel plates to get these back up and running, but they're mine now, for the most part. And I can go to the hinge and detach it. I guess it'd be better if I go to the rotor and detach that first. That way the hinge and the custom turret all stays together on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Now... that whole weapons assembly is going to fall off. And I'm just going to tuck it over there with the rest of the spare parts. As for the turret control block, I don't know where I'd want to put it, but possibly, like, tucked into something over here? I don't know. Let's bring it over to where the spare parts are as well. And go here. Let's just attach it. Alright. And now we have a rotor. I guess, I mean, with only the one rotor, I can only attach one thing at a time. If I put a weld pad on that side of the rotor and a weld pad right there, then the rotor will have a... I could, like, attach something underneath it, and I could drive the buggy up over the top of it and sort of attach. So I could have a downward-facing rotor part on that, and I can get my rotor parts by having that generate them. And then I could do the same over here, have a downward-facing rotor part, and land them in there. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's weld these up and attach this and insert it there. Alright, that's going to involve a bit of crafting and maybe going and grabbing some iron from my boulder. That boulder way out there, it's getting depleted. But good news is I did bring in a bunch of stuff back from the loot. So I'm going to get onto that and see how well that whole rotor thing works when I get back done with it. See you in a bit. Alright, let's give this a little nudge. It's not got the right axis. Aha. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Let's add our small rotor head first of all. Add small head. Okay. There she is. Let's give it as much displacement as we can. Alright, that picked it up. Something I hadn't really considered was that the height of this is off, sort of, which is why I hadn't welded everything up here. I think I'm going to try and go with half height. Excuse me. I might have, depending on how loud that cough was, I might just mute it or weld it down. So you might not know why I just said excuse me, which, whatever. Anyway, let's get half height blocks in here, a shot, and I can drive over the top of it. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Okay, which means I need to build up a whole bunch more steel plates and then redesign all this. Alright, I'll bring you back when I'm closer to being done. You know, I suppose one nice thing about having all these meteorite holes nearby is I don't have to build anything special to get underneath my thing. Let's put it right back underneath there. And weld it up. Now I hope this works. Let's see some, yeah, something's busted down here. Batteries busted? What's the worst that happens? It just doesn't work, or it blows everything up and I have to reevaluate my choices. This. Oh, hey, look, the world just saved. Just in case. Oh boy, now it's looking like that's not going to be the right height. Let me make sure that that's off first. Yeah, off. No braking torque, no on torque. Don't want it to be on rotor lock either, because then it might think it needs to be back into a specific orientation. Then definitely don't want to share inertial tensor. Safety detach. Pretty sure safety detach I want as high as possible. Displacement I want as high as possible. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Alright, I've only got the one gyroscope, but if I give it override controls, nope, other way. That's picking me up. Might work. I wish it would give me the readout saying how close I was. Did I just get it? No. Or did I? No. Yeah, because the weld pad's still in place. Alright. So something is maybe not letting it work. Let's get override controls back on here. Pick up a ways, back off, and then turn that back down. Is it something stupid as I didn't weld this? It's that stupid. Alright. I want it at 0, 0, so let's get it back to where it was. Which means I need to turn it on and give it a little bit of torque, and I want my upper limit to be 360, lower limit to be 360. So it's now not yet there because I'm not giving it any speed, velocity. There. Current angle 366. Okay, there we go. Current angle 0%. Now I want to give it turn off again. And I want to have 0 velocity, 0 torque, no limits. There. Okay. The number of times I place the weld pad and then think, oh, I'll show myself welding it up, and then forget to. Oh, there we go. I can't quite see if that's... I need a little more distance. Okay. And... hey, that worked. And that is now a buggy plugged in and charging up. Ah, so good. Okay, now it's just a matter of doing basically the same thing for this guy, the aerial vehicle. And that one's going to be a lot easier. We're going to just fly it into there. So, I guess I ought to do it for him now, because what I can do here, I can have on here the detach button for the rotor. Where's the rotor? Here. Detach. Alright, now that and I'd have to get to the part where I'm parked over it in order to attach it. But if I hit 7, look, I'm detached. And now I just need to pull off the thing, do my little bit where I'm... what's going on? Head is detached. Oh, don't tell me I somehow glitched myself into this when I attached it. Let's see that. Okay, that's better. Oh, what happened? What did I just blow up? Yeah, yikes. Okay. Well, I guess I need to be a little careful with that. Let me, let me fix what I've got here and try and avoid doing that again. But the nice thing is that rotor head has very little actual hitbox, so yeah. It's not too bad. Alright. I think the antenna got beat up. Anyway, let me work on fixing this all up, and then I'll bring you back for the attaching of that guy. Yes, I'm quite aware that the ship fuel is low. I don't have a lot of time to fix that.
Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel low.
Ha. Okay. Undime attached. Alright. That looks good. Let's get these batteries. Airspeeder batteries. These small batteries. Let's get them on recharge. And that'll... Oh, look at that. Look at that. I got 2 green dots on this middle battery. Aha! More than 50%. Stored power, 1.5 megawatt hours. Nice. Well, yeah, I just have to wait and be patient for this to recharge. And then I think what I'm going to do is head to that one up on the mountain. Oh, I do have an unknown signal over there. 6 minutes left. Let me go grab it quick while I'm talking to you about options. One of the options I'm going to have is to decide that a wreck that is spawned in by that mod, the MES wreckage, is inappropriate. And I'm not going to be too hard on myself to say that something is just absolutely unavailable to me. But, like, if something comes in and it's, like, I've been warned, if it comes in as, like, a nearly intact ship that all I have to do is claim it, and then there we go, it's mine, and I'm ready to go. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to want to do that. On the other hand, I still don't have the blueprints necessary to be able to... Oh, is that what I think it is? It is what I think it is! Oh, I'm so glad I came and did this. Okay. I wanted this cargo container. Now, where's the button? No, where's the button? There's the button. Okay. weighed against the idea that something 1.35 kilometers away, I bet you that's detector one of these two. Yeah, ping number 2. Okay, weighed against the concept that I don't want to progress myself too fast is the idea that I don't have all of the blueprints necessary to rebuild the things that I find, and I'm going to have to maybe overcome a challenge to collect the thing, or maybe know that it's a limited resource. You know, the more that I'm realizing with this guy. There we go. I should have oriented that foot on the front lengthwise, but hey, then it would have been slightly shorter on one side than on the other side, and that would have just gotten to me. There's one over there and one over there. Wait a minute. If that's 4.3 kilometers away, how is that 1.36? I don't know. Let's get this back to base before I regret not doing that. And then I'm gonna... Oh, I can do some scouting with my new airspeeder. Haha! Alright. I'll see you guys after a bit once those batteries have recharged. Alright, let's see if this works. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, and are the lights blinking? They're blinking. Cool. All right, well that is definitely what I wanted to have in that location on this thing. And then I'm gonna get this line here swoops back. I'm gonna have it keep swooping back to the bottom, and then as I get a more reliable source of uranium, because again, I'm pretty sure there's uranium in the ground on this planet. I think I remember that being the case. Once I find more, I'll turn this into a sleeker looking airspeeder, but for the time being I got to keep its weight down as much as possible. But that's just so I'm tickled. Nice. Oh man, that one's gonna land right on top of me. One thing I just did, by the way, is these guys. I have changed it so that they only shoot meteors. They don't shoot, and missiles, I guess. They don't shoot anything else. And their aiming radius is let's give it to 200 meters. That way, if a meteor is coming in, it'll hopefully land or get blown up before it hits anything here. I might want to think about moving one of them over the other side this way. Speaking of things I want to think about doing is welding up this tower just so it can like withstand some damage. I haven't gotten rid of that because it makes me realize that there's another way I can get a block up to there, which is by making a ramp out and driving the block up, because I do have that second wind turbine over there now. But for the time being, this is a good thing. So I'm at 75% charged, and I'm gonna add detach to the hotbar here. Let's see how far 75 can get me. So off charge and Rotors, oh, there we go. 26 minutes of hovering. Let's go check out this unknown signal. Oh, I am redlining it as I accelerate. Alright. Maybe what I ought to do is get a... consider adding more batteries. Oh, then this reminds me I need to put a camera on it. So, not something I need right now. Ouch, I've already dropped 7% just by going out to here. Okay. That's not quite right. Okay, so it's actually underneath where the thrusters are. Alright. A little further. Rotor and attach. All right. Wait a minute. Did I see some yellow? No, nope. Okay. I feel like this is not going to be a particularly reliable airship. Not until I have a better source of power production. Although realistically, I think I still have on here less than one of the small batteries. Because that's, yeah. Each of the small batteries is 3 by 2 by 3? Which is 2 levels of 9, so that's 18 of them. And on this guy, I currently have just, well, there's some duplicates in here. Why don't I name that one 1? And I can then name that one 9. 9. So I have effectively only half of a full battery on this guy. Kind of makes sense why I'd have a hard time keeping a charge and flying with it. Alright, that will give me some thinking to do. Yeah. Alright, let me let this finish charging up, and then we can head up to there. Let's see you tomorrow morning after the sun goes down and comes back up. Wink, wink. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Well, good morning, folks. The sun is rising over the hills again, and coming in here made me realize this thing's got 2 of these batteries. And I wonder if I could drop that one out. Like, I don't necessarily need a beacon. The thing that I'm worried about is if I just detach it, it won't just drop straight out. It'll, like, get impacted by these blocks on the corner here, so like I might have to take out these few and then let it drop, and then I could like take out the wall and build a little nose on it and drag it out slowly. But before I do that, why don't I just give this a shot, see how well it goes with it being, you know, way it is. I've grabbed parts that I might need to reclaim anything up there at the wreck. And we're gonna go ahead and slide that down into... let's just look at this ship only. Put these down in... Where's the thing? It's a small cargo special content power. There we go. And then... no. Special content power. My stuff. Let's do that. And it immediately started sucking into the small reactor. Let's take it off charge. Go to 1 and go to 2. And Z, and I'm up. And I'm flying. And zoom in. Let's go. Right. Am I generating power on the small reactor? 500 kilowatts at power output. That is not a lot. Oh, hey, and I can get a view of that one. Wreck detector ping 3. Oh my goodness, it's on the little island inside the lava lake. Huh. Right at the edge of the lava. Well, I guess I'm gonna have some interesting time going after that. Now, over here, I want to have just the thruster that goes backward. That one is number 7. So, thruster number 7, I want to have toggle on and off. So, oh, and I got another blueprint. There we go. Battery saver mode. Don't quite have the height yet. There's that. Let's turn the braking thruster back on. Look at this. Meteorites have been landing up here as well. I swear, I think I might just turn off the meteorites. I don't know. I don't know if they're useful or not. But look at this. We've got a faint signal. Alright. Let's gently come in for a... well, I guess we'll call it a landing. And am I gonna sit here okay? Yes. And I'm down to 88% on the batteries. The reactor is chugging away to recharge them, and I'm down to less than one whole ingot. Well, this guy might have some in its reactors. But first and foremost, let's do this.
Inventory full.
You know, let's actually put all these in here. Oh, that's right, I didn't show you guys yet. I have a really nice gun. That character, weapons. Nice. All right. Back to this. Okay. Like I said, had to do some resetting. I really don't think that these are all going to be good. A large block, large modular thruster. Okay. Large ship grinder. Interesting. And a 1x1 suspension. So let's see which one of these. A large warfare ion thruster, large grid. Oh, and then the server. Yeah, okay. So it was the large suspension was not right. The grinder was not right. So here we go. It was just that one that I got off of here. Well, all right. Let's hack the seat. I got this. Alright. Let me go at it bit by bit, see what I can get out, see what I can claim, because it looks like I might be able to get those reactors up and running. Yeah. Alright, let me drop those off over here so they'll just despawn. Holy cow, I got 8 uranium ingots out of that one. That's pretty damn good. Okay, so let's try and get this one working. Yep. And it's connected through here. That's another 10. Alright, okay. That amount of uranium will do me really well. Okay, I'm at 95. I had been down to like 88, so what's happening in my reactor here is not powering me, per se, but it is recharging me on this one. And then there was a battery right there. Alright. I'm gonna keep hacking bits of this until I can claim it all and then turn off those thrusters. Yeah, that's my plan. In fact, you guys don't need to watch me do a lot of hacking and whatnot. Meaning, I think what I'm going to do is work on hacking this, which is, you know, you've seen that plenty of times, and I'll bring you guys back for the next episode when I'm ready to go with rebuilding this guy, maybe as a atmospheric thruster, maybe as just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's currently, you know, just a smoking mess. So so getting it off the mountain is certainly one attractive option. So thanks for watching Survival Records. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.